everyone, how is it going? It's your girl Ali from Home Jobs Success with Ali. First time to the channel, make sure you hit on the subscription, and also while you're at it, make sure you hit on the notification bell so you are notified each time I do have new content uploaded. For all of my loyal subscribers, thank you so much, fam. I do love you and appreciate you. Now in today's video, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be having a little chit chat with you about a video which I was watching yesterday, and also I'm going to be taking down my braids, so you're going to go through the process with me while we chit chat a little bit. Now my braids, it's actually over a month old, so as you can see, it's all ready to get out. Right, so that's what I'm going to be doing right about now. I have my scissors, I have a plastic bag to put the ear in, and I also have some water. I'm going to be watching over this video which I watched yesterday. It was very interesting. It is from Rushcam and Tami Chin, so you're able to go ahead and subscribe to their channel as well. I had featured Rushcam already on the channel, but this video, it was so interesting and so very intense that I said no, I need to rewatch this. Actually a crab mukbang that they were having, and then the whole conversation that they were having while they were having the mukbang, it was something else.
Just wanted her mom to show up and freaking now? Okay, I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. It just needs a crack. Uh-oh. Hold on, you need to... Okay, oh boy. I need to help you. I don't care. What do you think? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Crack this. See how that... Not really should be doing anymore because it's delicious juice. Okay.
Guys, I was going to start with this, but then I realized this scissors is a bit dull, so I have to resort to this baby scissors here. So alright, so the part in this which got me was when Rushcam started to ask Tami about raising children and raising especially boys, and this was the part which really got me. I'm going to try to see if you can listen in on it.
Is right. I was talking to my friend, she has a son, and I was saying to her that the responsibility in raising boys / men, big, because here's the problem, right? The standard is on the floor with men. Men have not been held accountable with anything. Men have not been asked to do anything. Men are excused for doing just about anything, and it's just like.
I have a flip side to that though.
Wait. All I'm saying is, we can't say men are trash if we're not going to put a little effort into raising them.
But then how would you raise somebody who you wanted to be opposite to that? Because what I find happens in Jamaica is that we're raising hyper-masculine men. I feel like we're raising tough boys. And, you know, these boys who don't cry, who don't feel. And I think that's where we're making a mistake. And so many people are worried their kids are going to be soft and people are going to run all over them. Mm-hmm. No, we need to teach our boys, actually, to be in touch with who they are. Mm-hmm. We need to teach our boys to...
So you think that is the root?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It is. Mm. Because we're not raising you to feel the spectrum of your emotions. We're raising you to emotions, angry or happy. You know, so if you're not happy, you must be mad and angry. I'm just saying, what about I feel lonely? What about I feel sad? What about I feel embarrassed? And it's okay to just feel embarrassed and not be like, well, no.
Alright guys, they're having a crab mukbang, right? And this conversation, I am really feeling this conversation. So they're having a mukbang and I am taking down my braids. I love this conversation because Tami has a point, right? With raising boys, I don't have any children and my husband does not have any children either, right? However, we do have nieces and nephews. And my thing is, when you're raising children, you need to set standards, right? And especially for the boys, we have this tendency now to be telling boys that you must do this as a boy or as a man when you grow up. You must do this and you must do that. You must be strong. You must, it's like you're saying to them that there are certain things which they are the only ones who is supposed to do. They cannot cry. They must be tough. They must always be this and they must always be that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. And I think that's basically what Tami is saying as well. She's saying that we need to let them know that, yes, they need to be strong at the same time, but also while being strong and being there for, their family and stuff like that when they get older, they need to know that it is okay for them to have emotional feeling. It is okay for them to cry. It is okay for them to have love for people. It is okay for them, it is okay for them to have emotions and all of that going through them just the same. They're no superhero. And they also, as a man, they need to understand that and know that as well, that they're not superheroes. They can't go out there and be trying to save everybody, save the world, and they're not saving themselves. So I think that's what Tami was trying to say in her conversation.
Oh, you need to make sure that that boy doesn't say that to you again, or that
So
girl
it
doesn't,
stems from the fact that we're not properly taught how to express how we feel or to even feel.
Right, and we teach it to our girls just fine. So we're not teaching it to the boys, the same boys who, quote unquote, are going to become these women's husbands. So we're teaching our girls one way and teaching our men a different way. It became obvious to me because one day Freeman Jackson was crying, and I wanted to say to him, the words that came up in my spirit was stop crying like a girl.
You see?
When I said that, I said, why would you say that? Because boys are allowed to cry, are they?
They can cry.
They are. But we're not teaching them that. So the conversation then became around, what's upsetting you? Why are you crying? What's going on? As opposed to stop crying like a girl. Because you don't look at little girls and say, stop crying like
a girl.
Stop crying.
We actually just say to them, are you okay?
Yeah, it's funny you say that because growing up, I remember there's a moment in time that I remember I just decided that I wasn't going to cry anymore. I'm over this.
Why?
Because every single time it becomes about the crying and not about how I feel. And I'm just like, you know what?
Exactly.
Well, it's because people don't know what else to ask.
Go on.
They don't.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because we are basically telling our young men that they are to be this and they are to be that. If you are a certain way, you won't be accepted by society and all of that. It's not like that, guys. You will be accepted. It's just for you, as I was going to say, it's just for us as parents. It's just for you as parents to know that you're going to grow your young boys into becoming gentlemen and man. Let them know that certain things it's okay for them to do. Just help them to accept who they are and just try to mold them better. Because if you basically grow a boy to become a puny boy, be one of those man who just always depend on a female to do things for them, or one of those boys who they're just always crying, or they just always have to hold in their emotions and all of that. When they have their family, when they have their wives and girlfriends, they're going to be holding back. They're not going to want to talk to them about certain issues. And guess what? Remember, we're all human, so we're going to have problems, we're going to have issues, and we're going to need people to talk to. You understand? So that is my thing when you're raising your boys, because at the end of the day, when they have the girlfriend and they have the wives, it's these persons that they're going to be turning to get consoling from. And also, to add on top of that, it's going to be affecting their relationship as well, because when parents are basically teaching their girl child for them to be this and they're to be that, and they're to expect this out of a man and they're to expect that out of a man who is going to be their husbands or their boyfriends, and to be their provider and their protector while they're with them in the relationship. If you're not teaching the boys these things from earlier on, that means when they become a man, it's just not going to happen for them any at all. It's things which we see when we are smaller, like about 3, 4, going up to 7 years old. Those are the things which we will remember, and those things are going to be molded in us. And when we become adults, those are what we are going to be portraying in our relationship. So we have to make sure that we start them from early, instead of waiting until when they're older, or for them to try life on their own. Because when they're trying life on their own, they're basically going to do foolishness, if you ask me. Because there are many persons out there doing foolishness, both men and female out there doing foolishness with their life. And guess what? They think that they are doing the best. Yeah. And because they were brought up certain way, they are scared to basically go out there and talk to people about how they are feeling, because they were not brought up like that. You know, you have in some household where you have the parents just keep on bullying the children, especially if it's a boy, they just keep on bullying them. Oh, you fear do that? Oh, you must be crying over that. You're a boy, why you go out the door, play football, play soccer? You understand? So because of that, they do not, or they are scared to go out there and try other things, or to even talk to people, find counseling and stuff like that. Guys, this video, it was very interesting. It just took a totally different turn, right? So what you need to do, I'm going to be linking Rushcam's video up top here, so you're able to go ahead and click at it so you can see the full video. You need to watch it, guys. It's very interesting, and I really love these type of topics. I'm going to continue with loosening up my hair.
Yeah.
Can't keep us in a box. But yes, that's why I think mothers are the greatest people on the planet, because we decide what happens with the generation.
Wow.
And I think as a mother, we have to decide that we want our boys to be different and our men to be different.
Yep. You have to, it have to be a conscious
Hey, it's a
decision
free
and
our
effort.
boys are growing right now, you know.
I was saying, I can't believe that people are deliberately having kids. Tell you why. To raise people in this world now.
Exactly.
I can't believe this about myself.
Yeah.
This is
Let me tell you, I feel
That's
really
special,
passionate
yeah.
about raising children and raising people. I love being a mom. I also hate it sometimes, you know, because that's human. But I feel like I've especially been gifted an opportunity to raise men. Especially in a time now where the pendulum, it is, but you can contribute to society in all kinds of ways. But the pendulum has swung so far the other way now that I feel like boys are a little lost, and I think men are a little lost.
Guys, this is so epic. Listen, I'm not even focusing on loosening out my hair. This is what I'm supposed to be doing, taking down my hair. And because this whole conversation have me, I just keep going so slowly, right? I am going so slowly. But listen to me, guys. They are dropping some nuggets in this video. You need to go and watch it. Watch it, guys. As I said, I'm going to link it above. I put the link there already. If you missed it, I'm going to put it also in my description, and also I'm going to be pinning it into my comment area as well, so you're able to go and watch that video. Oh my gosh, I was listening to the video once more, and I really enjoyed this conversation with Rushcam and Tami Chin, and I wish I was there with them. I don't eat crab, but I wish I was there with them to be a part of this conversation, because it is so true with how our young men are being raised today, and also the ones who are men now. You can tell basically where they are coming from and how they were raised based on how they behave now when they're adults, I tell you. Okay guys, finally I am finished. This video which Rushcam did, boy, it is so interesting guys. You need to check it out. I'm going to be pinning it in my comment area so you're able to watch the complete video. That's Rushcam, and that's featuring Tami Chin, and it is a crab mukbang which actually took a total different turn, but it was a good turn though. I'm your girl Ali from Home Job Success with Ali, saying thank you so much for sticking around with me while I take down my braids. Wow, hair grow a little bit, man. Yes, thank you so much for sticking around. I am going to be taking care of my hair now, and I'm just gonna leave the video for it to play a little bit. Take care, walk good, and enjoy the rest of the video. Make sure to go on over to Rushin's channel and watch the complete video. Alright?
As a teenager, they would get themselves in a position where a girl could potentially accuse them of something. Because I knew, you know what I mean?
Yes,
They
Tami.
used to like prank me so much.
Yeah.
And then they both live away now, so I got even more worried when the Me Too movement went up. So yes, I hear it from a female perspective and I understand what it is about. But as a sister to brothers,
You're just
you take it a different way. I know as a mother to sons,
Yeah.
you have a different conversation.
that is
Different
why
conversation.
the way that they're raised is just
Where's that?
the conversations around us is very important, because also
Yes,
there are things
the
that
conversations are very
just
important
learn
guys.
from social.
I'm going to leave it right there because I wanted to go over to Rushcam. Bye, take care.